All right, I will read the statement before we get started with any remarks from the public. The board welcomes and encourages public participation. We respectfully ask that you adhere to the procedures and the decorum provided in board policy BEDH, public participation at meetings. Your comments should be limited to 3 minutes. Questions asked during public participation and placed in writing will receive a written response in a timely manner. Okay, if you, is there anyone who wants to make a statement before the board? Oh, just this one person? Oh, this is for public participation. Okay, thank you. I thought it was for the other one. Thank you. And this is Ms. Murphy.
Thank you. I'm still trying to make some notes after that presentation, and I appreciate the hard work of our new Chief Financial Officer. He's having to work with information from his predecessor under your regime, and he's got his hands full. But there is a disturbing trend, and the problem is threefold. One, year after year, expenses are rising exponentially, yet student growth is nil. In fact, since 2013, expenses have gone up $16.5 million. That's 11%. But there's basically no increase in students. It doesn't make any sense. And if we continue to spend at this rate, which just looks like the trend, where's the money going to come from? What's going to happen to the taxpayers? What's going to happen to our education system here? Two, while you represent that you have no choice but to raise our taxes because you say expenses exceed our revenue, the revenue that you are receiving from taxes from us far exceeds your expenses. You continue to tax us even more, though you are receiving enough money to pay the expenses. And you're over-collecting revenue from us, our tax money from us, and it's being collected basically in a slush fund. It's now up to $33 million. Yet you want to raise our taxes again. And the last point, spending at this current rate is reckless, and there's got to be some way of saying, whoa, we've got to take a look at what we're spending. Mr. White made a comment, he's made at several board meetings, that we don't get enough money from the state. I wouldn't first complain about not getting enough money from the state, because you're getting the same amount as you did last year. You got to look at your own expenses, and they keep going up and up and up. For the last several years, our Chief Financial Officer provided the board with a report that gave a forecast, a 5-year forecast. And in this forecast, he says, don't worry, we're not going to have to raise taxes for another 5 years. That was the continued conversation. Yet, here we are, raising taxes again, like we did last year, the year before that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That ends our public hearing sign-up. We will now adjourn this part of the meeting. If I could have a motion to adjourn the public hearing for the general fund budget. Mr. Gann.